In today's video, I will be covering Law 2 of the 48 Laws of Power. And this law is all about friends, who you can trust, and enemies. And especially if you do not apply this law, you will find a fatal leak in your defensive line. So with that, let's get into this. So I have my whiteboard again. This law, Law 2, is called Never Put Too Much Trust in Friends. You may think, why? They're supposed to be my safeguard. They're supposed to be keeping me safe. If I have a bad time, I can cry my heart out. That's the problem. What happens is I'm going to have a little sketch for you. This happens. This is you. This is the front, what you see in front of you. This is your back. You may think, why is this arrow red? You only look in front of you. What's coming? Who is coming? If you see a school teacher or a boss or employee that you hate, you are prepared for everything. But a friend has the opportunity to get right behind your back. And the last part, learn how to use enemies. Learn how to use them to your advantage to get something done, to get something you need. So the first point, which is friends, they are in red. And if you know me from my first video about Law 1, you know it's a bad thing. You need to avoid it. But friends is red. And I said it already. They need to be one of you. They need to be a source of you for help. For you to ask them for help, which is an important part, I said. And I said it. They have the opportunity to betray you faster. They can get easily behind your back, taking you out from your back, or you do not see it even coming. That's what's happening with friends, that on the front side, you have actually, I will change it. So on the front side, everything good. It's green. Yeah, he's my friend. I need it. But in reality, it is. And what is a friend called like this? A friend like that is a fake friend. A friend you do not need in your life. But how do you spot a friend like that? I will get to there in the reversal. Now let's continue to the second thing. which is use an enemy, and it's in green. You're probably thinking, why is it in green? A enemy wants nothing to do with you. They rather see you disappear from the face of the earth. Just completely vanish. If they could make a wish, they wish that you disappeared within seconds. But if you need to do something, you can use them. But you need one important thing. You need a thing in order to use an enemy. Because you cannot use an enemy blank. You need to have leverage over the enemy, which is, in today's world, if you look, someone who is rich, someone who has power, a president, Elon Musk, they can get so much done because they have leverage. They have something that you want. Money. With Elon Musk, Trump has leverage because he has power. So if you want something to get changed, for example, you want a law to get changed by Donald Trump, you're standing here. This pyramid, you're standing here. He's standing here. So if you want something, he wants you to do something for him. That's leverage. So you need leverage over your enemy to use them. But why an enemy? Why not a friend? Because an enemy wants nothing to do with you. So therefore it's better to use an enemy. But you need the part of leverage. They need to owe you for something. Like if you have helped them in the past with, I don't know, you were rebuilding your house and it was a close friend of you and you got in a bad fight and you just said, I go that way, we do not talk to each other anymore. But you have helped him. He owes you something. Essentially, if he is a man, he owes you something. And it's actually within series, criminal series, or any way in films, they use leverage. Most of the time, they owe you something, so they get something. Let's take a criminal series, Criminal Minds. In America, they want the highest, most dangerous criminal. So they use a lower body as leverage to get the higher one, to get information about the higher one, where he's hiding. They use an enemy. The police force uses enemies to get a bigger target, a bigger catch. So therefore, use an enemy. And to get into the last part, which is no. And this is something you need to apply. Please do not make the mistake, or you will be vulnerable to attacks from friends that are fake friends. Know which friends are trustworthy. We need friends in life. That is a number one rule in life. We need them. As I said, to cry our heart out, to ask them to help with something. But you need to know who to trust. Friends for life. That are the ones you need. Friends that no matter what you do, if you blow up half of the earth, they still stand by your side. They still pick your side. They do not say, "Oh, I go to that." But how do you spot a friend like that? Well, first of all, I said it. No matter your mistake, no matter how wrong you are, they stand by you because they know who you are. They respect you. If you ask them in the middle of the night, "Can you help me?" They will answer, they will help. This is a sign of a friend that you need. But it's also a friend you know you can trust. There is no typical thing for that. But a friend you know you can trust, who has done things for you in the past. That are friends that are trustworthy, friends that you need to keep. Every fake friend in between you come across, no matter how lonely you get, one friend you can trust your whole life is worth more than 1,000 friends alone. That is something that I learned the hard way before I read this chapter, before I read it. That is something that I needed to learn the hard way. I was vulnerable. My defensive line had a leak. It had an imposter in it. So therefore, keep your eyes open for fake friends. But there's a reversal to this law. As I said, you need friends. But use friends for dirty work or small gestures. What do I mean by dirty work? Because dirty work, it sounds like more killing someone, which is not true. Dirty work, you can see it as helping with the garden. That like task that you need to do, but you don't know how, or you want someone to get it done faster. That dirty work. To clean your car. That is dirty work. Or small gestures you can put it under. But if you need something big to be done, use an enemy. The enemy is worth more than a friend expects more favors during the time. The enemy expects none. If you message a friend right now, can you help me with something? It's not a favor. But if you ask the enemy, can you help me with something? It probably will be left unread. So, with that, never put too much trust in friends. Only give trust to friends you know that are worth it. So with that, was law number 2 of the 48 laws of power. I hope you've learned something, and I hope to see you in my next video.